I told my fiancée no bachelorette party and she lost it. When my fiancé and I first got engaged, everything felt perfect. We talked about plans, budgets, future goals, all the usual stuff. But the one thing I was very clear about from the start was parties. I don't like huge bachelor parties. I don't like wild nights. I don't like the whole last night of freedom mindset. And she always said she felt the same way, or so I thought. About 2 months before the wedding, she brought up the idea of having a big bachelorette party. Not a dinner, not a spa day, a full weekend trip, clubs, bottle service, the whole thing. She said her friends had already started planning it. I told her calmly that I wasn't comfortable with it. Not because I didn't trust her, but because we had agreed neither of us would do those kinds of parties, that it wasn't our style, that we wanted something small and respectful. She didn't take it well. She went from annoyed to angry to full meltdown in about 10 seconds. She started yelling that I was trying to control her, that she deserved a celebration, that all her friends were doing it, and she didn't want to be the only one stuck with some boring night in. But the part that really got me, she said, "You're insecure. Nothing would even happen. You wouldn't even know." That line sat in my stomach like a brick. I asked her what she meant by, "You wouldn't even know," and suddenly she went silent. Then she laughed it off and tried to make it sound like a joke, but the tone, it didn't feel like one. It felt like something she said without thinking. That night, she slept in the guest room. The next morning, I woke up to a wall of texts from 2 of her bridesmaids. Long paragraphs calling me controlling, childish, insecure, the whole textbook script, and I hadn't told them anything, which meant she had. But here's where everything shifted. Her sister, the one who's actually mature, texted me separately. She said, "If you knew what her friends were planning, you'd understand." I called her immediately. She took a deep breath and said one sentence that made my stomach twist. "They booked a private, all-male strip club package. No one was supposed to tell you." I didn't yell. I didn't argue. I didn't even get emotional. I just went quiet. I waited until my fiancé came home and asked her directly. At first she denied it. Then she got caught in her own lie. Then she tried to spin it as something harmless, something girls do all the time, something I shouldn't be mad about. But the moment she slipped up and said, "It's not like anything would have happened," I knew she wasn't sorry. She wasn't even listening. She just didn't want consequences. That night, I called my parents, packed a bag, and left. The next few days were a storm. Her blowing up my phone, her friends attacking me online, her mom calling me dramatic. Meanwhile, her sister kept messaging me saying I was doing the right thing, that this wasn't some innocent misunderstanding. This was a preview of what marriage would look like. It took her exactly 4 days to switch from angry to desperate. Suddenly, she was apologizing, crying, saying she didn't think it was that serious, that she just wanted one last fun night before being a wife. And then came the line that made everything crystal clear. "If you loved me, you would trust me even if I made bad choices." No, that's not trust, that's blindness. The wedding is now officially canceled. Her mom is furious at me. Her friends are calling me toxic. Her sister told me she wishes her sibling would grow up. And my ex-fiancé, she keeps sending long messages about how I ruined the best thing that ever happened to us, all because I asked for the same respect I was giving her. If there's one thing I learned, it's this. Sometimes controlling isn't asking for boundaries. Sometimes controlling is what people call you when they can't do whatever they want without consequences.